Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby and I am behind Bimtessy Clothing and Bimtessy on YouTube. So today I'm here with my lovely sister. Her name is
Mr. Asaramu. You can simply call me Mr. Misty. One.
Okay, thank you so much. First of all, I would like to say a very big thank you to my 1,000 plus subscribers. It's been a long time coming, and I'm so glad that you guys have taken time out of your busy schedule to subscribe to my channel. I'm so thankful. Thank you. Mostly on my channel, we usually talk about fashion and lifestyle and motherhood vlogging. And today we are going to be doing a Q&A session. So my sister is going to be asking me questions about my move as a Nigerian immigrant who moved from Canada to the United States. So she's going to be asking me questions because I've been meaning to talk about this for a long time. So this is the day, and I think this is a good idea. Letting someone ask me questions, then I can, be able to relate the answers. Thank you.
Okay, thank you everyone. How are you doing? Like I said, my name is Misty. Okay, and I'm here. I'm a questionnaire, so I can ask a lot of questions. All right, so first, I would like you to introduce yourself to us.
Okay, so my name is Abimbola Asuramu, and I am a Nigerian Canadian who moved from Canada to United States of America.
So we can simply call you Nigerian Canadian American.
Exactly.
Oh my God, it's too much.
And I'm a mom of 3. I have a boy and 2 girls, and I am a fashion designer, and also whatever. I'm just here,
Are you an entertainer also? Because this one you're doing is like you are venturing into entertainment.
I've acted sometimes, so I can call myself an entertainer as well.
And you have even produced a movie.
I have.
Okay.
But to let you know, I'm an introvert, but I'm trying to get out of that.
Okay. All right. Simply, there's a question here that I have been meaning to ask. Number 1 is, why did you move from Nigeria to Canada?
Okay, from Nigeria to Canada, I actually moved because I got married. So I had to move. I had to migrate to Canada to meet my husband. So to start a new life. So that was why I moved to Canada.
And when did you think about you moving to the US from Canada?
Okay, so after me being in Canada for about 5 years, so we decided to move to the US.
So when did you plan to move from Canada to US?
So we moved from Canada in 2015 December, and we've been here, let's say, from 2016 till now. That's about 9 years. Yes.
Okay. And so have you been enjoying US so far?
Well, compared to Canada, yes, I think I like it better here in the US. And it's been a roller coaster, but we've been pushing through. Wherever you go, there's definitely, it's not going to be perfect, and you still have to go through life anywhere you are. It's not going to be rosy or be perfect every time, but you still move on.
So what experience have you had since you moved to the US?
Okay, so when I first came to the US, I came as an international student. And then I switched from being a student after going to two different colleges. So I switched from being an international student to E1 visa. So E1 visa is like a business visa.
So the other time we were talking about TN visa. So can you elaborate more on that for us?
Okay, so naturally as Canadian, you can come into the US and spend up to 6 months as a visitor. But if you're trying to leave or move to the US, that's when you need all of these visas that I'm trying to tell you. So I wrote a few points down that I can elaborate on. So as Canadian, you can apply for student visa, which I came in through, firstly. And you can also apply for an employment-based visa. It's called TN visa, and it's also called temporary NAFTA. So TN visa, you get that visa through your employment employer.
Okay.
So, and there is also a family sponsorship. If you have a family member here in the US that was born in the US, is an American citizen, they can file for you. It can take a long time. It can take a long process, but it's going to eventually walk through. And then you can also apply for an investor visa. So investor visa, it depends on the kind of job you're coming to provide for them here. It's not as if you're coming here to provide. You're coming here as a business person. You're coming to start up a business in the US. So you will provide all the necessary documents. So that's the status we are right now. So we are like an investors living in the US. So as an investor, my spouse is going to be the business person, while the other spouse will be working, will get a work authorization to be able to work in any organization. So that's it.
All right. So yeah, that is self-explanatory like that. So in case you're looking into something like that, you see this is just like an opportunity for you to try it. You can Google it. That's why we have Google all around, just press on something, go to Chrome, try some information out, and you will be able to see the options that you can go ahead with. All right. So another question I have is, how has life been generally?
Oh my goodness. I can't even explain. Life, has been up and down, moving as an immigrant to anywhere in the world, you are starting all over.
Yes.
There is no shortcut to anywhere.
Absolutely.
So you're starting all over. You're bringing in all of your properties or selling them off and then starting all over. That's a big issue. So you have to make sure you have thought it through. You have been thinking about this, and you have really.
Okay. So you're saying that we have to actually be able to think it through and make sure you have a great decision.
Yeah.
Trying to migrate.
You have to be really sure that this is what you want to do.
So because there are a lot of things that you have to go through.
Exactly.
Right there.
Exactly. If I had known that I would be needing another visa, to be able to stay in the US, I might not have gone through the student visa route. But, we learn every day. And we were able to, while doing my studies, we were looking for options. We were looking for how to convert that visa to work authorization. And we were able to get that investor visa, which is E1 and E2. Okay. So E1 is for the main sponsor, who will be maybe the husband or the wife, and the E2 will be for the spouse who is going to be getting the work authorization.
Yeah, but what I'm just thinking about is that most people always think that whenever you come from Nigeria to Canada, you can just move to US, just like that, without thinking that they need another visa, or probably they think they would automatically be a citizen because they are citizens from Canada. Because like you guys, you're already citizens, but when you come to US, you still have to, come like you're just traveling and coming from Nigeria.
Yeah, so starting up fresh.
And how do you feel about that? What has that taught you?
So when I first came here as a student, they would promise you definitely that you can get a work, you can get a job working 20 hours in the school. Man, it's not that easy to get a job in the school. There are other students, there are their own students that needs job opportunity inside the school, and they are not even getting it. So it's by luck that you get that.
Lastly, I have one particular very important question. Do you want to give us an information on the key things people need to help them speed up the processing?
Okay. So firstly, you need to apply. You need to apply for whatever visa you're trying to get, the category you want. So you will go to www.uscia.ca or something like that, or .com. Okay, you can get the information. Everything, they explained everything in details. If you want the TN visa, you get all the information that you want, all the documentation. Obviously, you you have to go through immigration. So you go through the immigration after applying, after getting all your applications together, all your documentation, everything.
Mhm.
So you go through the immigration, and definitely they will also check your background. They'll do your background check, and that's it. Then you start your processing from there. So what we did the first time was I applied for student visa. So we applied through the school. Definitely, we applied from the school, and they gave us all the necessary document that we need, and then we got our own documentations to back it up, and then we went to the embassy at the border. We actually drove down to the border. Then we showed all the necessary documents, and then we applied for the visa to come in to the US. So after getting everything, after getting the visa, we came back to inside Canada. We came back inside, and then we started doing our packing and everything. So we moved our belongings and everything.
Okay, so it's a lot of process. So under the screen, she might be putting that information on www.uscia.com or .gov. So we're gonna see. All right, so we have heard everything so far. She still has more information about it that she's gonna be giving to you once in a while, you know. But stay tuned on this channel. And what is the name of this channel?
It's Bimtessy Abby.
Bimtessy Abby TV. And then don't touch that dial. We have more things to bring. This is Sisters Forever.
And thank you if you have been watching this video up to this stage. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Hit the notification bell. And if you have any other questions, please go ahead and ask, and I'll try my best to answer all the questions that you have. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you. Bye.